All right, let's get right into it. We are covering a massive developing story today. So if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you're not going to want to miss this. We're breaking down what we know about the assassination of Charlie Kirk.
Just listen to this. Right when I hit the camera is when I heard the shot go off. That's the voice of an eyewitness, Tanner Maxwell, and he's describing the exact moment a political rally turned into an assassination scene.
The basic facts are just chilling. The date was September 10th, 2025. The place, Utah Valley University.
And here's the headline that has sent absolute shockwaves across the nation. Conservative star Charlie Kirk was assassinated in public.
So how on earth did this happen? Let's break down the attack at UVU.
First, for those who don't know, who was Charlie Kirk? He was only 31 years old, the founder of Turning Point USA and a massively influential voice on the right.
He was on campus for his American comeback tour, speaking to a crowd right out in the open in a student courtyard.
And that's when it happened. A single fatal shot was fired from a staggering distance, 140 yards. That's almost a football field and a half away. Police say it came from the direction of a campus building known as the Lucy Center.
And that one detail, the distance, the location, it leads us right to the absolute heart of this investigation, the mystery on the roof. Now get this, the biggest clue in this entire manhunt didn't come from investigators at the scene. It came from an eyewitness who was just reviewing his video footage at home.
That eyewitness, Tanner Maxwell, caught something incredible. His footage shows a figure, dressed in dark clothing, running across the rooftop of the Lucy Center just moments after that shot rang out.
So of course, this is the million-dollar question on everyone's mind. Is this the assassin? Is this them making their escape?
But just when you think you got a lead, the whole thing gets way more complicated. A second video has surfaced from a totally different angle, and it just deepens the mystery.
The second video shows a person also in dark clothes lying down on that same roof before the shooting. So was this the shooter getting into a sniper position, or was this someone else completely? We just don't know.
Okay, so with this confusing, conflicting evidence, how are the authorities handling it? Well, that brings us to the official manhunt.
Law enforcement is being crystal clear about one thing. This was not random. They are officially calling it a targeted attack. Basically, a planned assassination, carried out from that high-up spot on the roof. The investigation itself has been a total whirlwind. Right at the beginning, 2 men were arrested, but they were quickly ruled out and released. And that's when things got serious. The FBI officially stepped in to co-lead the hunt, and they are throwing everything they have at this.
So just to be super clear on where things stand, the actual suspect is still out there, at large. The 2 guys who were brought in, George Zinn and Zachariah Qureshi, they've been officially cleared. The authorities are saying that neither of them has any connection to the shooting itself.
An assassination of a public figure this huge was never going to stay just a criminal case. It immediately ignited a political firestorm.
And to really get the scale of this, you have to understand Kirk's role. He wasn't just another pundit. He was an absolute master at bringing the conservative message to young people right on their college campuses, which made him a critical player for the movement's future.
Reactions poured in from the highest levels, including this from Donald Trump, who posted a video tribute on Truth Social.
And his response really had 2 distinct parts. On the one hand, it was a tribute, honoring Kirk's mission. But on the other hand, it was a powerful political accusation, pointing the finger directly at the radical left for fueling a climate of violence.
Beyond all the statements, the president took official action, ordering American flags at the White House and all federal buildings to be flown at half-staff in Kirk's honor.
Which leaves us here. A major political voice has been silenced by a killer's bullet. That killer is still on the loose, and it forces all of us to ask a really unsettling question. What is the future of political debate in America?
It's a huge question with no easy answers, and one the entire country is going to be dealing with as this manhunt goes on. We'll be following every development. Let us know what you think about all this down in the comments. And hey, if you appreciate this kind of breakdown, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.